This next video regards, can I just replace the clutch on my compressor? We get this call many times throughout the air conditioning season, and I'm going to give you some scenarios where you might get away with just doing the clutch, but not in all cases. I've got a part of a compressor here that I've removed the nose piece, and if you look at it really close, you can see that it's in pretty bad shape. It's been blued because it's been hot. You can see the bearing is starting to come apart on it. This particular compressor would not have been a candidate for just a clutch replacement. Now, we find that a lot of clutch failure occurs, obviously there's many more reasons possibly, but the two main reasons we find is excessive head pressure and improper clutch voltage. They tell us that the proper clutch voltage for a clutch, a 12-volt clutch, should be 1 volt within charging voltage. Charging voltage is 14 plus volts. So at the clutch, when the compressor is running and the wires are connected, you should, in a perfect world, see 13 plus volts. Anything less than that can cause the clutch to fail, or it can cause it to slip, as is what happened in this particular case. This particular compressor came off a Ford product. It was engaging, it was still coming on, however it was slipping, and you can see again the discoloration here on the clutch because it was slipping, because there wasn't enough voltage getting to the compressor. This particular compressor had 11.5 volts going to it. The charging system was good, but the voltage was not enough to keep the compressor fully engaged. The slipping caused it to get hot, and again, not only does it get the clutch assembly and the hub hot, but it'll affect the nose piece on the compressor. It'll also affect the shaft seal on the compressor. These two units that I've showed you would not have been a candidate for replacement. When is the right time to only do a clutch on a compressor? I would say if you're only going to do a clutch, make sure that the compressor has not been hot. If it's just a coil that has gone bad, chances are you can get away with just doing the clutch assembly. But if the unit shows discoloration, as it's been in these two cases, then definitely I would not recommend doing just a clutch. The third example that I brought here has gone a little bit beyond, and this is probably an issue with head pressure. As you can see, the unit has also been hot. The unit has completely come apart. The pulley has gone completely crazy as far as colors. The nose piece on this compressor has probably gotten egg-shaped. It is probably not going to be a good candidate to put a clutch assembly only on it. So do your homework. Look at the compressor, look at the clutch assembly, check the voltage, especially if the customer says, I'll put multiple clutches on this vehicle and they keep going out. Let's make sure we have the necessary voltage to keep that fully engaged, avoid it slipping. I hope you got a better understanding of when it's good to just replace a clutch and a compressor. Thank you very much for listening.